Hi everyone, it's Heather. Okay, so I just felt like talking today. I'm getting ready for my Thursday call for in the Powerful Creator Society. And if you don't know, that's my monthly membership for kind of my advanced clients, I kind of say. Anyway, so this morning we're going to talk about there's a quote by Abraham Hicks that says, I don't have it in front of me, so forgive me, that if you were in the vortex 70% of your day, you would not experience any physical discomfort. So I wanted to just talk about that for a minute before I have to jump on my call. So this week we're talking about health. Every week we rotate on our Thursday calls through different topics: self-concept, money, business, love, SP, and health. So this is our health week. So earlier today, I was waiting for something. And so I'm like, okay, so I picked the topic for this morning. And so I actually felt like I was tired this morning for some weird reason. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to lay down. So I laid down, just nice flat on my bed, my dog curled up next to me. And I was just relaxing my body, really thinking about this topic of 70% of your day in the vortex. And so what does that mean? That means feeling good, right? If you don't know the vortex stuff with Abraham, it's essentially our, what do we want to call it? It's really, I mean, we're creating and experiencing our reality, our own personal reality. And so it's just basically our own mix, our own experience. And it's really nothing outside of us. I mean, you could say it's the universe, you can say it's our imagination, you can say a bunch of things, but it's really just our experience. So, but it's really about feeling good and just feeling good. So if you don't feel good, if you feel stressed, it is really of high importance to do things to get yourself to not be stressed. Like, it's a priority. So if you feel these things, and I know it just seems so common, and I want to say that when you really practice this and get very, very dedicated to this work of like keeping a really great mental diet and being this conscious creator and wanting to excel, like having this um, what do I used to call hardcore mindset. I should coin that actually. But a few years ago, I would talk to my clients about hardcore mindset. And now it's just, for me, it is just an extremely clean mental diet of really keeping my mind in the right place all the time. And when I start to feel, you know, like I'm worrying about something or I feel a little stressed about something, I will bring myself, like, I'll be aware of it and I'll be like, okay, well, I don't like feeling like this. And I kind of know that, I do know that if I continue feeling like this, it's just going to get worse. Like things like I'm going to create or manifest things that resonate with that. My viewpoint, right? My point of view of my reality is going to shift into not so great things. So it's really imperative to pay attention to how you're feeling and get yourself back into a good feeling place. So the 70% of your day, actually, I was on a client call yesterday who she is a phenomenal manifester and businesswoman. And she was talking about how she is very aware of her days and she focuses on 80% of her day being pleasurable, like pleasure. And I'm like, bingo, because I knew I was going to talk about this subject last night about 70%. And because I needed to talk about health. And I think this is this is everything about health, of keeping yourself in a good feeling place, so then your body will function properly. And so it was really cool to hear her, because I know how successful she is. And um, so I'm like, perfect. So she's gonna start teaching, because she's been working with clients for many, many years just privately. She's gonna start coming out and sharing her stuff pretty soon, and I'm helping her with that. And so it was really nice. I'm like, perfect. We know how this works. Like, you're in that allowing space when you're feeling good. And especially when you are indulging in pleasurable activities, then you are in that allowing space. Like, you don't have to think about the things that you're manifesting all the time. What you need to be doing is focusing on feeling good and having a good time and having a little bit more fun, or a lot more fun, in your daily life. And, shifting your perspective of things, of like, well, this may seem, I mean, there have been things in my life where other people could judge my life as not so wonderful. But when I was living it, it was just fine, because I have mastered my emotions to, be very, very content with pretty much anything that I have experienced, and shifting my perspective. And when you do that, your reality shifts, right? It changes to what you really do want. Instead of sitting in something and being like, yeah, I don't like this and I don't want to be in this, and resisting it, and creating more of it. So when you can just chill out about your situation will shift, will change. So so today's topic in my group this morning is chilling out more. So what I did was, this morning I was laying down and just relaxing, and it felt so good. And I was listening to a video of a coach that I follow, and she was talking about, being in the God state, basically, of just saying, I am God, right? I'm the creator of my reality. So I am God. And was saying that a few times, just laying there, like, I am God. I'm all there is. And while I was doing that, um, right in that moment, my client that I was just talking about sent me the testimonial that she said she was going to send me yesterday. So she sent it to me in that moment while I was relaxing and allowing, right? Relaxing and allowing. And that's what happens. And when I relax and allow more and more, which was my reality the last couple of weeks, just really honing in on relaxing and allowing, having more pleasurable days, participating in more fun activities, um, more comes in, like more money comes in. And so I'm working less and making more, because I'm focused on feeling good and doing the things that I really want to do, instead of being bogged down in things that I think I should be doing. And I know Abraham has said, and some other people have said, that there's really, we don't have to do as much as we think we do. That's just our human mind being conditioned by society, telling us that we have to do all these things. And really, we don't. But there are things that you'll want to do. There's lots of things that I actually really want to do. And eventually I'll get to them. But I'll get to them in between my times of pleasure and having fun and doing the things that I want to do. And then when I feel really inspired to do those things, guess what? And that happens when you can let go and relax and go chill and go have fun. You'll get ideas of things. The inspiration will come over you, and you'll feel like, oh yeah, I want to really do this. I really want to go do this. And that's how I've built my business over the last few years, is really living my life, and then getting these ideas, and then going and doing those ideas, most of them, some of them, and then things happen. But it's really not about like, okay, so I'm going to work 8 hours today on my business and I'm going to get all of these things done. I used to be that way and it just didn't work for me. That wasn't me. Now it's, okay, well, I'll get to these things if I can, if I really, really want to. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I have been doing and focusing more on myself and my pleasure and my feeling good, because ultimately that's what's most important and that's what will create a better reality, is feeling good. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. I just felt like sharing that today. I would like to actually share more, but I can't promise anything because every day is different. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.